Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we have some monster news to talk about. We have a surprise early release of the G3 Venus doll and the Howliday Love Edition 2-pack for Draculaura and Claude, again by Paul's Mart, and they sold out immediately, of course they did. And then we also have some more prototypes, a season finale looks, and more, so stay tuned and let's get into it. Okay, so first off, here we actually have a surprise drop on Entertainment Earth that I saw yesterday actually from Cleo de Nile, and also Lou Valentine on their stories, and I was like, okay, what could this be? And then today I saw, oh, it was just the Scared Ice Island dolls, you know, Heath, Claudine, Draculaura, and Frankie. So I guess that's that now they've dropped officially. Now moving on, we have more information on the new Ultimate Secret Series 4 line, which now seems to be renamed Mystery Monsters, which, you know, again is going to be ballerina themed. It's going to have 4 characters with Draculaura, Abby, Claudine, and Cleo. And then someone on Reddit asked if they're going to be, you know, the plastic lockers like we know them, or if they're going to be switching to cardboard so they're no longer as bulky and, you know, big to keep. But then Grima replied on Reddit saying that they will come in plastic, and the part of the play pattern is that these will be like revealing the doll itself, hence the Mystery Monsters name. They don't know for sure if that will be the final name though, so because that's obviously for the listing, so maybe that's like a placeholder name. I'm not sure, but what we do know now is that they will come in plastic still, but you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that this plastic is like you know, the same plastic from the lockers. Maybe it'll be like throwaway plastic that you're not supposed to keep anyways, like, you know, like cheap plastic, or yeah, I don't know, maybe it'll come in like brand new like little boxes that are like the lockers, but they're like differently shaped. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried because, like, again, like a lot of us have hoped that, you know, this new series wouldn't be with the big lockers anymore because they just take up too much space and it's not really accessible or practical in any way to keep or display. So this is kind of like bad news, because like this means that they might potentially just be a different shape, but that they might still be coming in like big plastic boxes in you know, in the same way, you know, like the locker is just like a different shape. So this could be interesting. Definitely, it's interesting how Grima specified that it's part of the play pattern of the doll revealing itself, you know, so maybe there will be like different doors revealing different things. I mean, like, obviously we already had that with the accessories on the one side of the lockers, but I mean, maybe it'll be more interactive. Maybe, I don't know how they'll incorporate like the revealing aspect of the actual doll itself. Like, how would they do that with, you know, like, it's just like, because a locker, you already have like one door, you open it and like, yay, you reveal the doll. So how are they gonna extend that play gimmick of revealing the doll? Maybe it'll be like bit by bit, you know, like the first face, then the outfits, then the body, then the hair, and whatever. I don't know how it again, but maybe it's much more simple than I'm thinking it out to be. But this, again, I just hope that these that the plastic here is not like the locker type of plastic. I hope it's just like cheap one that you're not supposed to keep anyway, you know, like part of the packaging. Because if this is like really like the locker where it's like the actual playset, it's like an actual, you know, build, then it's just going to be, again, hard to display, you know, hard to keep. It's just going to take up too much space. Next up, we have the new Cleo de Nile budget doll. Well, they're called Day Out dolls. The link here is for Entertainment Earth once again, and apparently she's up for pre-order, so that's really fun. We already saw her packaging picture a long time ago and like the actual doll before that, but here we just have the full-on stock photos. And yeah, I think she looks really glam. I love her whole outfit. I think weirdly enough, she's kind of like better put together than the actual core Cleo doll. And of course, we're getting a core refresh Cleo doll, but she looks different as well. So I think it's interesting how here she kind of looks better than the original core Cleo doll. Like, just, I think she just works better design-wise. It's just like, I don't know, it just looks better. The shorter sleeves, the belt, the print on the actual dress, the headpiece I also prefer. I don't know why. The purse looks amazing. I also prefer this purse over the backpack pyramid piece. It also has painted details. This purse, the backpack, didn't have any painted details aside for the scarabs that were also removable, I believe. And then then the shoes, here she has these like little, wedge platforms, and on the actual core doll, she had these huge chunky boots, which people did not love. I thought they're okay, but here, these shoes are definitely like, I don't know, just cuter. So yeah, overall, I'm pleasantly surprised that she really looks amazing. Moving on to another Cleo, here we have the Monster Ball look for Cleo from the season 1 finale episode, again coming this Friday on Nickelodeon. We already saw her whole outfit in yesterday's video, but here's a close-up better look at her her whole look. So I think she looks really cute. Obviously the outfit is almost the same like the actual doll's outfit, but here the ruffle piece that's really teal, that goes over the dress underneath. It's again, it's teal. It's not black. So the actual doll is wearing like this piece. It's black, and then here it's teal and like glittery. I think this looks better. I like the gold going from the sleeves and then down to the ruffles, teal. It has a nice gradient to it. I also think it just works better. And the high ponytail, like the half up, half down hairdo, looks really cute. The side swept moment. The hairstyle hasn't changed too much, but I think this looks so good. And actually this leads me to the next picture here, which is the prototype for the Monster Ball Cleo and right away you can see the biggest difference here is the hairstyle. The bangs are missing from the final version. It seems that the prototype version actually did have bangs at some point, but I don't know, unpopular opinion, I think the no bangs look I like it. It's not perfect because she kind of like has a big forehead, but I think it works. I feel like maybe if she had the side swept bangs like the animated version has, like something like that maybe would have looked better because she is showing a lot of forehead. But I don't think like the straight cross bangs, like I don't miss them. I think she looks really cute on the final version, and because we always get Cleo with bangs, like the Fabulous Pets Cleo doll, she has bangs. Like I feel like, and she also has a very similar hair style with the high ponytail. So I feel like it's good that she didn't have bangs here because otherwise they would have looked too similar. Then the ruffle, you can see here what I meant. The black portion, it's a teal in the animated version. I feel like the teal works better, although I see why the black works well here against the dark blue pattern on the dress underneath, and the gold. It works, but I don't know, that teal is just so Cleo, Now where Cleo is, Frankie follows. So here we have a close-up look at Frankie's final, Monster Ball look, obviously based on the amped up Frankie doll release, which was an unofficial part of the Monster Ball lineup. So I think, yeah, they look really cute. The hairstyle could have been a little bit different, although I do appreciate that neon pink. Obviously, it's very neon, very bright. But I feel like, like a headpiece, like I feel like the doll had a headpiece, right? Like a headset or something. So I feel like Frankie's missing a headpiece of some sorts here in the animated version as well. But otherwise, the outfit is really accurate. The bow tie, the amulet as well, the harness in silver. We have the shorts as well. They look really cute. Now that means that we've seen close-ups of every character except for Claudine and Teef. And oh yeah, of course, we have Gulia as well. And I'm also wondering, will we get a Monster Ball outfit for Spectra, Nephra, Helene, other characters like that? Manny, I think, right? So no, we are definitely missing out on a couple of characters from the background cast that we haven't seen them yet in their Monster Ball outfits, and I do think that they'll all have like a new outfit to some extent. So I'm excited to see just like how everyone's looking and how the actual season finale plays out. And obviously, I also saw people say that they would love to see a series 2 for the Monster Ball dolls, because obviously we just talked about a ton of characters who were not included in the first series of the Monster Ball dolls, and that would be great. That would be amazing. Yes, but I don't know if that'll happen because I would have heard about it by now. You know what I mean? Like I think we would have seen a leak of listings for series 2 by now, or for next year, and we haven't. So I don't think it doesn't look likely that we'll get a series 2 for Monster Ball, unfortunately. We also had a prototype for the G3 Abby doll, and I think overall, like at first glance, you might think, well, there's nothing new here, and that's true. The actual Abby doll herself, like except for maybe the hairstyle, like the front pieces are no longer tied in the back, like it's all loose, and you can also see the horns a little bit better. And I also wonder, maybe they had used a different hair type here, because it looks a little bit different. Also the hair mixture, but overall it's the same. And I also wonder, does she have nail polish here? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. But like, it would have been really cute if they had given her nail polish as well. But the actual top and the pants seem to be the same. The belt has a different coloration here. The shoes are the same. And the biggest change from what I can see is Tundra's color scheme. Here it's more of a teal, more of like a teal cotton candy pink mixture. And that definitely looks a little bit off. So I'm happy that we got the change, the color theme change for Tundra, because that looks off. So now it looks way better with the final version, I have to say. But yeah, Abby looks really cute, and I actually just got Abby in the mail. I just ordered her like a couple of weeks ago. I received her. I still haven't unboxed her, but she's so cute. I'm happy to finally have her. Okay, and now let's get into the main tea, which is the early release drop for G3 Venus and the Holiday Love Edition 2-pack with Draculaura and Claude. Once again, a Paul Mart store received these shipments early of these two, and they sold out immediately. Venus was retailing for $40 around, and then the 2-pack was around $90, so really expensive right away. And that's because obviously they received them early, and they are an independent store, so they charged up the price. That's why they were more expensive. Their normal retail price will of course be cheaper, so do not worry. When they actually officially release next year, they will retail for cheaper. So if you missed out on the initial release, because I know a lot of people were really like, it was a surprise, like this whole thing was like out of nowhere, so a lot of people were not able to get them in time. And obviously, because these shipments are not like huge boxes, they only had like a limited quantity of each item. So, but don't worry, they will again officially release Venus next spring, and then the 2-pack, I also want to say like spring, around Valentine's Day, or maybe around summer. So first up, here is a close-up of the Venus doll real life picture. It's so insane how we saw the leak of the prototype and then of the stock photo, and we still haven't received the full stock photos, but like the stock photo of her box, we got that early. And now here she is, real life pictures of G3 Venus. I mean, look at how stunning she is. She really looks just exactly like in the concept art, and also like in the stock photo. She looks the exact same, and of course she would, because that's the stock photo, so she wouldn't differ too much. But yeah, she looks even better in person, I bet. The side glance looks stunning. The makeup, the eyeshadow gradient with all the colors, stunning. The baby hair is painted on, stunning. The side part that's like shaved, I believe there's some molded details there of it being like braided to the side. So I'm curious to see like how that really looks close up, and like how the paint job is and so forth. But yeah, the actual hair of course is done in braids, and I'm curious to see like what kind of texture these will have, what kind of feel. Will they be heavily gelled? Hopefully not. What hair type will they be made out of? Is it going to be yarn, a mixture? Is it going to be what they did with the Little Mermaid Mattel Ariel doll? Is it going to be like that, or is it going to be more like what we've come to expect from like with Rainbow High dolls, like with Monique from Shadow High, or Vanessa Tempo from Rainbow High? So is it going to be like that kind of like a procedure? Is it going to be done in that way? Or yes, I'm very curious to see like how that works. Hopefully there isn't going to be like any bold spots or anything, and she'll be like thickly rooted. But yeah, the hair mixture, the green, the pink, I just think it looks amazing. The hair looks really good, gorgeous. The lips, I love the hot pink. We have the silver earrings, we have the little plant piece like right there on the side of her hair, which like it's like a dangly Cretaceous plant, like the oh my god, the fly trap, right? It's like a little molding, like has like molds of, it's like molded on the piece there on the side of her head, like little fly traps, and the pink flowers. It's such a nice detail to see. It's like very viney. It reminds me of the DC superhero girls Poison Ivy doll, she also had that same exact piece. Obviously not the exact same, but it's a very similar design. And I think she's just really stunning. So okay, we have the necklace in silver, we have the top with the mesh sleeves with the prints, the shirt, nature, the shorts, the belt, the oh my god, the legs, and she's a taller body, and she's like on the curvy body like Cleo, but she's taller than Cleo or Frankie. So interesting. And then the boots, the boots are to die for. We have the vine details wrapping around the pink portion on the top there. We have like asymmetrical socks with like fishnets and like different textiles. Insane. The detail here is just giving. It's so, I don't know, she's just so good. She's on point. I think she's like one of the best G3 dolls so far. Like seriously, maybe she's even better than Abby. I kind of want to say she's better than Abby. I don't know. They're both so good. But yeah, the artwork, the then we have Julian, the pet. It looks okay. Obviously people have said that Julian looks weird. Like what is it? A cat in a plant costume? Is it like a flat-trap monster hybrid with a cat? I don't know. To me, it looks like a cat in a flat-trap costume because you can see the ears. But who knows, honestly. Then the bag, also really cute. And the bottles, the accessories, yeah. I just think she's really stunning. Oh, also the accessories. The little sunglasses are so cute. So yeah, I think she looks amazing. And we will get better pictures of her unboxed because I have seen people who have left comments, saying that they were able to get them and they will, post pictures soon or whatever. I also saw Cleo de Nile say that as well. So I can't wait to see the unboxed pictures of these, of this girl. Because of course, wouldn't you know, I was just about to save the video and then I checked Instagram and of course we have actual stock photos of the Venus doll now out. Yeah, Sophia, oh my god, the stock photos are out. And I mean, again, we already know what she looks like, but the stock photos, they make her look even better. Like she looks amazing. The side glance, the earrings, with the details, the hair, I love it. The choker, the accessories, like with the, oh my gosh, I think these are two pieces, the sleeves, and then the two shirts here might be separate pieces. I don't think so, knowing Mattel, but like could be. The belt here looks really cute. The shorts look really thin, but like they still look really nice with the like ripped edges. Then we have some vine details on her, legs, the asymmetrical socks, the boots, lovely. I love it. Then she has accessories here, which look really fancy. Here's a close up of her face. Oh my god, look at her. She's so pretty. Like literally, she's so gorgeous. I cannot even. Yeah, the hair, the side glance. She's probably the best G3 doll ever. Like, I'm just gonna say it right now. The little spray bottle, because she's a plant, obviously, hydration, very important. Here's the back. Look at that braided detail, molded detail right there, painted with pink. The edges as well, the sunglasses, and look at this. Her bag actually fits all of her accessories, all of them. They fit in here. That's so cool, so practical. Her phone looks really cute. I wonder how the back of the phone looks like as well. And then here's just her posing, looking fabulous, slaytastic. Yeah, I love her. She's the best G3 doll probably. And I also saw on their story, they shared that January 1st is apparently the listed date on Amazon for Venus. So, again, there's no link here, but again, January is going to be her official release date in the US, and hopefully again on Amazon. That means that for international fans she'll also be available very soon. So I'm so excited for Venus. Oh my god. And then here we also have a better picture of her accessories, and Julian also here is out of the pot. They're two separate pieces. That's really fun. And again, I think it's like a cat in a plant costume, or maybe it's like a cat plant hybrid or a dog. The ears read cat to me, so I think it's like a plant cat monster hybrid. But then they also pointed out that the journal has some scratches, claw marks, maybe hinting towards Venus ex Claudine. So let's see if that's true. Ooh. Yay. But yeah, I think this reveal just came out of nowhere. I was not expecting it. And I think hopefully we'll get to see official stock photos for Spectra, Caddy soon as well. But again, Caddy and Spectra, they're supposed to release in a separate second wave in fall of next year. So they're going to come out in a totally different time than Venus. Venus is coming out first with Core Refresh, technically Core Refresh, Draculaura, and Claudine. Their official release date is also going to be technically next year. And so then in the fall of next year, we're going to get the other half of Core Refresh with Cleo, Laguna, and Frankie. Then also with Caddy and Spectra. So those two are supposed to release later next year. So for now, we just have Venus, but that's fine. She looks amazing. Again, best G3 doll. I mean, look at that. She is just stunning. Here we have the Love Edition 2-pack with Draculaura and Claude. Now, the actual first leak we got of these two was also a real-life picture. So, really, we don't have much else to look at here. There's not much difference to see. They're the same exact dolls that we saw previously in the leaks. They don't look different, so they look the exact same, and my opinions haven't changed at all. I still think they're fine, but they're not amazing, and they had potential. They could have been much more creatively speaking, you know. It just could have been more interesting, especially for it being not just a Valentine's Day 2-pack, but also celebrating Draculaura's birthday. Like, it could have been more grandiose, thematic, you know, it could have been more of a spectacle, but it's just, instead we're giving this. It's just okay. It's fine. They're cute. But also, even at $50, which is probably going to be the retail price of these two, even then, I don't think they're really worth your money, but they cost $90. They cost $90 on Polsmart when they released early, you know. $90, you guys. And even if you love these two, you cannot tell me that these are worth $90. Even if you're getting them early before everyone else, these are not worth $90. I'm sorry, they're not worth that much. And of course, once we actually have real life unboxed pictures of the Love Edition 2-pack and G3 Venus, you'll find out here first, because I'm definitely very curious to see Venus in person. These real life pictures unboxed, and of course the 2-pack. I want to see them also unboxed, because, you know, maybe they might look better out of the box, and maybe if they're styled differently, because they do have potential. Like, Draculaura's face is so cute, the hair is not bad, the outfit silhouette is good, but like the overall color theming and the prints, and it's just like, it's not really giving like completely. So I feel like they do have potential, but they just need to be helped out a little bit. We have a new post here from someone on the forum for the fan club membership saying that they're looking for, I guess they work for Mattel, they are looking for participants to fill out this form to get more feedback on how fans want to interact with Monster High and engage, etc. So basically just looking for feedback from fans on Monster High. So if you have the fan club membership, definitely participate, because this is a good way to let them know what they could improve upon, which of course includes the collector releases, the bots, the website crashing, you know, restock, etc. All these things, like we could finally let them know firsthand, like, y'all, Mattel, please listen to us. We're your fans. We are the people who buy your products. Consumers, if you do this and that, maybe you'll make even more money, you know. So maybe they'll actually improve upon these issues if they actually hear us with this form or whatever. I'm gonna do it myself. So if you have the membership, again, doesn't cost anymore, just gotta click the link. I'll leave it down below. And again, you gotta be logged into your Mattel Creations account, and you gotta be a member, otherwise it won't work. But yeah, that was the video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and consider becoming a member today to support the channel, and so you don't miss out when I post more content like this coming your way daily, and keeping you up to date with all the dolls you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time. Stay peachy. Kisses.